Star Trek's best new character is back from the dead and teaming up with the franchise's greatest con artist. The grand tradition of Star Trek, where death is often just a temporary inconvenience, the franchise has pulled off another bold and brilliant resurrection. After shocking fans with their untimely demise, Star Trek's best new character, Commander Suri Allen, has returned from the dead. But the real twist? She's not coming back alone. In an unexpected team-up that promises mischief, mystery, and moral ambiguity, Suri is partnering with none other than the legendary con artist and occasional ally, Harry Mudd. Yes, that Harry Mudd. This dynamic duo is poised to shake up the galaxy, and possibly the Federation itself, in a way that only Star Trek could deliver. The rise and fall of Commander Suri Allen. Commander Suri Allen, first introduced in Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3, became an instant fan favorite. Played by breakout star Amira Voss, Suri was a Starfleet intelligence officer with Romulan heritage, a sharp tongue, and an even sharper mind. She wasn't just brilliant, she was unpredictable, balancing her deep Federation loyalty with a secretive past that hinted at espionage, betrayal, and some very personal secrets regarding the Romulan-Vulcan reunification efforts. Her story arc throughout Season 3 was nothing short of riveting. Embedded deep behind enemy lines during a Federation Cardassian skirmish turned covert operation, Suri's final mission saw her apparently sacrificing herself to prevent a catastrophic data breach. She transmitted the intel, triggered the self-destruct, and the screen faded to white. Fans were devastated. Tributes poured in. Hashtags trended. But this is Star Trek, and nobody with that much charisma stays dead for long. The comeback no one saw coming. Suri's return was teased in a post-credits stinger during Star Trek Legacy Season 1's finale. In a shadowy corner of a Ferengi bazaar, a familiar voice bartered with a Breen smuggler over illegal cloaking tech. The camera panned, and there she was. Alive, hooded, and definitely not acting like someone on a Starfleet-approved mission. This cliffhanger dropped jaws and reignited speculation. How did she survive the explosion? Why hadn't she contacted Starfleet? Was she rogue? Or was this another deep cover assignment that even Admiral Janeway wouldn't sign off on? But it wasn't until the Season 2 premiere of Star Trek Legacy that the full twist was revealed. Suri Allen had joined forces with Harcourt Fenton Mudd, the Federation's most flamboyant, unreliable, and wildly entertaining criminal. Harry Mudd, still a scoundrel, still a star. First introduced in the original series and revitalized in Star Trek Discovery thanks to Rainn Wilson's chaotic and charming portrayal, Harry Mudd has long been a thorn in Starfleet's side. He's a rogue with a heart of tarnished gold, a man who lies as easily as he breathes, and someone who always seems to land on his feet, preferably surrounded by luxury, credits, and stolen tech. In Legacy, Mudd has evolved, if only slightly. Now older and even more cunning, he runs a black market information network from the shadows of the Orion Syndicate. He's still a con man, but one with access to secrets that could topple governments. And now, he's teamed up with a supposedly dead Starfleet officer. The team-up we never knew we needed. The odd-couple chemistry between Suri and Mudd is electric. On paper, they couldn't be more different. She's tactical and restrained. He's impulsive and bombastic. But they share a critical trait, an ability to adapt, manipulate, and survive in the gray zones of galactic politics. Their alliance begins as a necessity. Suri needs Mudd's contacts to track down a rogue Section 31 splinter cell that may be experimenting with illegal chronoton weapons. Mudd, of course, sees profit in helping her. But as the mission deepens, what starts as transactional becomes something deeper, a reluctant partnership where both begin to admire and exploit the other's talents. The dynamic is layered with tension. Mudd constantly tests Suri's limits with moral ambiguity, while Suri tries and often fails to keep Mudd on a leash. Their banter is sharp, their missions unpredictable, and their trust in each other fragile but growing. Why this works so well? In a franchise built on optimism, diplomacy, and principles, there's always been room for the outliers, the Garricks, the Quarks, the Mudd-type figures who live in moral limbo but expose deeper truths about the Federation. Pairing Suri with Mudd doesn't just create a compelling character study. It challenges the rigid Starfleet ideology by forcing a decorated officer to work in the muck of galactic corruption. Suri's resurrection also sidesteps a major narrative trap. Her original death was an illicit,